Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WLRPC radio tutorial video. So to bring up your radio, okay, you can do that by binding it in the 5M keybinds. I've bound mine to the equals button, but bind it to whatever you like, or you can do /rad, R-A-D, in the chat. That will bring up your Sepura handheld in the bottom right. Okay, as with the real life radio, to turn it on, you need to find and locate the red hang up button, which is situated to the right side of the keypad. And you want to hold that down for about 7 seconds. Okay, you should hear an audible tone and the screen should light up. And by default, you will log on to the Whiskey Alpha dispatch channel. Okay, so this can be used for any PT units, etc. Breaking you down through the radio, okay. Top left will be your ISI number. Okay, that's a unique number. Okay, and that is based around your shoulder number. Okay, it's how you're reached in point to point, which you'll come on to later. Coming down from that, you've got the date and time. That's accurate to real world. Below that is your channel, the talk group that you're currently in. So in this case, at the moment, it's Whiskey Alpha Dispatch. And below that is the folder that you're in. And at the moment, that's Whiskey Alpha folder. You've then got the menu, groups, and contacts button. Okay, menu. We click that now. We'll take you to the menu screen. We can cancel out of that. Groups will take you to all the talk groups that are on the current, that are inside the current folder that you're in. Okay, we can cancel out of that back to home screen. And then the contacts button at the moment is obsolete. Okay, we're not using that at present. So coming down the radio, on the numpad itself, we've got a number of hotkeys. Okay, hotkeys are a long press button, which will enable a function. Okay, so it's not putting in the number, it's a long press, which will enable a separate function. So for everyone in LAS and in police, if you want to use it, the first hotkey or soft key that we have is the green dial button. Okay, and that's going to allow you to do your callback with control. So if you hold that down, you'll hear an audible tone. Okay, that will give an audible tone, and that will send a ping over to control for you to be spoken to, and they will get in touch with you. Coming across from there, then the bottom, this top line of numbers, we've got number 3. Okay, again, holding down 3, long press is more than 2 seconds. Okay, and it's not 1 2, it's 1 2. And then a release. So aim for 3 seconds. That will move you in TS to interrupt. Okay. Coming down then from there, you've got the hashtag key. Okay, and that will move you to the TACOps channel. So if you're requested to move to TACOps, you can hold down hashtag. Again, you'll get an audible tone, that beep, to let you know that you've done it, and it will transfer you over to TACOps again in TS. And then left from that, okay, we've got the we'll come on to that in a moment actually. So talking through the folders now, so if you hit the menu button, the call phone, okay, that's going to be a feature added very shortly. Coming across from that, we've got messaging, something that we may look to add in the future but not currently. And across from there, you've got your talk groups folder, which is the 3 people icon. Okay, hit select on that. Again, using all the arrow keys on the radio itself. So not your numpad, not your keyboard, actually clicking the radio. Okay. Inside there, then quick breakdown is we've got all our folders. So Aid White is for public order policing. Okay, and we've got the Pan London event channels within there. Okay, so you've got Pan London events 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Pan London 75, because why not? Coming back from that, okay, we've got Whiskey Alpha channel. Okay, inside that then, we've got the dispatch channel, split, spare. Got an ops channel, and then we've got an MO7 ops channel. We're down, we've got MO19, again, a list of channels functionality to MO19. RTPC, okay, traffic, list of channels functional for them. LFB, okay, they've got the Firegrounds LFB 1 and 2, and then the BA operations channel. And then LAS, at the bottom there, they've got their PD channels. Okay, any silver commanders, if you come to either myself or King, and we can make a note, if you do wish for the channels to be changed for more realism, please let us know. That is something we can facilitate. if anyone is wishing for that to be changed. So, for example, then, okay, if we were to change to Whiskey Alpha Spare, do that by just navigating to the Whiskey Alpha folder, using the arrow keys on the radio to go down to Spare and hitting Select. That you see, that will take us back to the home screen, and it will show that we're now talking in Whiskey Alpha Spare. Okay. We now realise, oh, we forgot to pass a final message over on the dispatch channel, the previous channel that we were on. We can hold down the star key. And again, you'll hear that audible tone. And that will move you back to your previous channel. So whatever your previous channel was, that will move you to. So you won't have to navigate all those menus. Again, we're now in Whiskey Alpha Dispatch. We can hold it down again. Okay, and that should transfer us back to the previous channel. So again, that's just moving you back to the channel you were on before. So moving on to some more functionality. Okay, we've got the point-to-point feature. Okay, so this should, in theory, remove the need for the Whiskey Alpha split channel in TeamSpeak. Okay, anything that you need to have a private word with can be done over point-to-point. The functionality of point-to-point is a private one-to-one phone call as such with another radio user. Nobody else can hear it. It's private to you, and once you connect to that, it's just you guys in that private call. And then when you disconnect, you're back onto the channel you were on. Yeah. And that can be done like so.
Remember to set your SC quickly because we're on my server, not the main server.
Yeah, I've done it. So that can be done like so. Okay, so all we need to do is know the shoulder number of that officer. Okay, in terms of patrol-wise, it's perfectly acceptable for you to call up to control if you're trying to get hold of somebody and ask control for their shoulder number. So for example, of Whiskey Alpha from 7303CO, could you give me the shoulder number, please, of PC Jordans? Control will quite happily go through their list. Yeah, it's 5164. Yeah, I'll receive, thank you. That allows you to then have that private call. You're not taking up the air, and it's a lot more realistic. So what do we do with the information of the shoulder number? Okay, what we do, we've got our radio on screen. We're on the home screen. Okay, what we do is we plumb in their shoulder number. So for this example, King is 76. I'm going to hit the 76 button, and I'm going to hit on the left side, which we'll show you in a moment, the call button. That's going to give an audible tone of the point-to-point, and that's going to come through on the receiver's radio with the shoulder number of the person calling you, and that can be accepted by just simply clicking on where the push-to-talk button would be, and then from then on you can use your hotkey that you've set in your key bindings. Okay, so we'll just give you a demonstration now of how to do that. Sending one out, so Bing's going to try and get a hold of me.
Yep, so I'm going to input 7303 here. Going to click the push to talk button on the side here, and it's going to dial Goodyear.
And I'm going to accept that by clicking the push to talk button. So I'm going to open my radio, see who's there, and do that. If I want to reject a call, like I've just done, I can simply press the red button, okay, or the clear button. Okay, so that's your point-to-points. Okay, now back onto menu. We go down to the application box, which is the square in the middle. Hit select. You can see we've got FP comms, MXA comms, and JO comms. Okay, if we click those, that will enable that comms group on the TeamSpeak. Okay, so just like typing in comms /comms FP, okay, you can do that via the radio. And to remove comms, we simply press the comms off button, and that will bring us back to home screen as well, conveniently. Okay, moving through the menu some more then. We've got the internet symbol. At the moment, we're not using that, although we're looking to bring that in the future. Got the resize symbol. That doesn't do anything at the moment. Again, looking to bring that in. And then settings and user profiles. They're currently work in progress. And then information screen, which is the bottom right icon, will show you at the top your IC number in bold. So if you're struggling to see it at the top left, you'll see it in bold. And that's the number you will give for someone to contact you via point-to-point and the software version. Okay. So to talk on the radio, okay, you don't need to have the radio up to talk on it. You can have it away, stowed away off screen, and it's just quite simply the same as you would do with the previous radio script. So whatever hotkey you've got bound, mine is left alt. Simply talk, blah blah blah,
hello,
blah,
hello,
blah,
hello, hello,
and you can be talking over radio. Okay. Point to point will work like that. You only need to click the push to talk button on the actual radio itself to accept the call or to send it. Once you've accepted, you can use your normal hotkey to talk on radio. Okay? Please, guys, utilize these. It's really a good feature. It's very realistic to real life. Anyone that's in the police will tell you that this is probably the most accurate script currently out there, and we're going to endeavour to develop it further. Please use it, okay? Use the point-to-point functionality. It's really good. For example, if you know LAFB are coming to the scene, okay, and you want to pass them a little update, okay, you're not going to do it over main comms because they're on the JO comms. You're on FP comms. Okay, what you can do is ask control, can we get hold of the ISI number for the crew commander or sub-officer, and they will give you the ISI number. You can contact them and have a private one-to-one chat. Okay, this is the situation we've got. This is what you need to prepare for on arrival. Or, for example, if you're in a double-crewed IRV, you've both run off after subjects and you've lost each other, okay, talk to each other on point-to-point. You're not sure about something, point-to-point your sergeant or your inspector and then give you some legislation advice, okay? Or you just want to meet up with your mate for a kebab, okay? Obviously in RP, point-to-point them, find out where they are, okay, guys? Please use this channels, please use it. The only time we need to be using TeamSpeak from now on, really, is to talk to control. Other than that, we don't need to use it. We can mute. We've got in-game chat and we've got this radio. And thanks for watching. Please use it. And any bugs or feedback you wish to add, please contact either myself or King, and we're happy to help.